Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out Ateez's third album, Treasure Episode 3, One to All. I am so excited for this one because I know it's going to have all the tropical and upbeat vibes, especially leading in from the second one with Promise. But this one is Utopia, Illusion, Crescent, Wave, Aurora, and Dancing with Butterfly Wings. So I've already heard pretty much half this album, if not more, like 3 songs, because they did all have videos for them. So I'm excited to listen to them again. But I know Utopia has, I think the Japanese version of it has a music video. I'm not going to include that in this because it is probably going to be its own video because I'm going to probably watch it multiple times and stuff like that. So we'll just do the lyrics for it. And then I know that Dancing with Butterfly Wings has a video. We're going to watch that in here because I think it's just like a one they had on their channel and stuff. So we'll include that in here too. But I'm excited. Aurora, that's my favorite Ateez song right now. I'd say Turbulence and Aurora go back and forth between my favorite. So I'm just going to count it as my favorite. But it's definitely my most replayed. So I'm excited. Illusion and Wave, I loved the feel of those songs and especially the videos too. So I'm excited to get into those ones and actually like pay attention to the lyrics and all that stuff more. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with Utopia. I like the guitar. Every time, you know, with this breathy voice. Ooh, I like that. That like synth kind of sound mixed with that swelling. Okay, I've realized I love San's voice. His tone is so... there's something special about it. I love how he sounds. Like you can hear the emotion in it. It's so good. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like how he says that. Utopia. Ooh, and that cuts out and it's just those strings on the guitar. Dun, 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 dun. I love how they're talking about like the treasure and dreams and stuff because then this one I think leads into a, like Illusion, which has that kind of same style. I'm gonna say it every time. I love how they use piano in music. Like that mixed with San's voice, mixed with that swelling and stuff in the back is so good. Tell me that you know more. Here we go, go, go. I love how forward that instrumental is. It's like on the same level as their vocals and stuff. Ooh, I love that like tropical kind of. I love that melody. Dude, Sunghwa sounds great on that part. Ooh, and I love how it's Mingi doing it instead of Jun this time. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I've seen clips of him doing this part live, like this part specifically. I didn't know it was from the song. This breakdown, Ateez and bridges, is so good. They always cut it out and it's just the piano and they mix in that like electronic kind of sound too with it. And those strings in the back mixed in. That song was such a good opening. I loved how that sounded. Like in comparison, if we're taking into account like the transitioning stuff to the different albums and everything, Promise going into this is such a good transition. It really brought in those like tropical vibes and everything. Like I'm assuming that this whole album is with knowing the other songs on here, but 80s bridges and piano, those are my favorite thing. Like, and they bring in the strings too to make it more of that like emotional feeling and everything too. And Sunghwa and San, those two sounded so good on this song. Like, those two stuck out especially. I really love how San sounds. Like, I've really paid attention more to his voice, especially because he has that special quality to it, and it's so nice. And Sunghwa, I love how full he was on this. Like, when he was doing those wool parts and stuff in between the different verses, it was so good and solid. Like, and Jungho, his vocals always impress me, but on this especially, I love that part at the end. Like after you had that like cut out breakdown with San and Sunghwa, like that build up back up into it is so good, and I loved it so much. But the next one is Illusion, and I love the song. I loved the video and like the visuals and everything. It's just a really fun upbeat song, so we're gonna get right into this. Dude, Yasung's voice is so like deep and full. Ooh, and I liked also that in Utopia and stuff they talked about a lot like the like dreams and everything, and I love how going into this one, like Illusion has that dream feeling and everything, especially with the music video and like with the lyrics too and everything. I just love how they have that concept throughout everything. It's so nice. His giggle every time. Did it? I love the piano in that song. You know, in his head voice is one of my favorite things. I love that percussion in the back. It's so heavy. And that like wicked intense like sound right there. I love how all that cuts out too, and it's just that consistent harsh piano. I love that too, like it builds so boom, 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 boom. It has like 3 levels of building and stuff for that the hi-hats and kicks right there. The way this breaks down, and it's not like I love how there's no, like they have those hard kicks right there, but they don't have it in this part. It just transitions right into the instrumental. It's really nice. Okay, yeah, I still love that song. I love the whole feeling of it, especially. It's so light, but it also has that heavy, like, I don't know the exact instrument they're using. I don't think it's a synth, but it's like that kind of like synthy kind of sound, like that heavy, deeper sound. I love how they mix that with their lighter vocals. It's so nice. I love, especially San. I don't know, he's killing this album. I loved his voice on here, and I loved Yoonho too, doing that like mid harmony part for the choruses and stuff. That's one of my favorite parts of the song, and I love it. And I also love how Yesung and Uyang start this song, because they have that deeper voice and everything, and they bring it up into the later vocals in the most part, like the choruses and everything. But so good. And I love how Hongjoon rapped on this too. I love his style, especially on this song. The really like hop kind of skip rhythm that he does is so nice. But in the music video too, I love how they talk so much about the dreams, and it's kind of like following them on this new like adventure and stuff. It's so cool. But the next one is Cresent, and I'm guessing it's only 46 seconds, so I'm guessing it's like a little transition piece. like how the first one had it on. But
open your eyes.
ooh, okay, this was from the end of the music video, right? At the end of Illusion, where it transitioned into Wave. I think, right? When everything was like kind of unsaturated and stuff. I think that's where this was from. Because I remember that part at the end.
Open your eyes.
Ooh. I love those strings and like the ticking, like the clock and stuff. You get the wave crashing and everything. Okay, I loved that. Like, I love how they do that in these. They have those little like transition like fillers and stuff that really set the mood of the album. Like they did it with the first one too, how the opening and everything. And I love how this one, it had those waves in it and stuff. So it was like that wordplay going into the song wave, which is really cool. But I love how they have those very, like, the strings were so good in that. I love how they use, like, especially strings and piano. And I loved how they used the strings in that one. But we're gonna get right into Wave, which this is such a fun song. So we're gonna get right into it. Dun, 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 dun. This part, that has to be one of my favorite vocal parts that Yoonho's ever done that I've heard so far. I love when he does that vocal flip with his voice. It is so good. But I'm gonna go back a little bit. I love how they sound on this. I love that affliction that Hongjoong does in his voice right there, because he does it to match Mingi's tone a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. I love how much they use that in the music, the swelling. I love that little drum beat right there. Ooh, I like that synth in the back. And they bring in that acoustic guitar feel too. I love how they mix that with the electronic music. I like those ad-libs. I love how the build-up goes with the beat of their voice. I love that unison singing too during the chorus. It makes it like a lot more fuller. Ooh, I love how that synth is going to before and like the chorus part of Wave and everything where they do like the O part, that synth is going to that rhythm right there. Right there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Wave is such a fun, upbeat song. Like, I feel like you can just put that on and you're just gonna have a good time, especially during the summertime. It's such a good, upbeat song. I love how it's so much more like on the fun side and everything, and especially with the choreo too. I love it. And how like bright colored and everything it is. It's so good. And the lyrics, I love how it's pretty much just like saying don't worry about everything because it's going to be like fine and just have fun. But it's so good. The next one is Aurora. Absolutely love the song. And we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. I love the whole instrumental of this. Just how that comes in is so good. These pictures up top, I have to say, I don't know what it is. Son, he's been coming for me lately, like, not even, like, stage presence and everything, just, like, how cute he is lately. Like, I don't know, man. Like, his smile. Ooh, I like that. I didn't hear that electrical sound when I listened to this song. That melody is one of my favorite melodies that they've done. Those strings are so good. Ooh, I love how that beat is very consistent throughout the whole song. Dun, 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 dun. But you get that boom, 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 boom. That like very heavy like swelling sound. I love how that intensity builds so much with Minky's voice. Ooh, I love how I'm pretty sure they're violins, the strings right there, but it goes to his voice. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I can't get over how much I love that instrumental right there. Yeah, definitely favorite song from them, like as a whole. I love that song so much. And I apologize. I apparently thought it was karaoke time because every time that comes on, I need to sing to it, no matter how bad I sound. So hopefully that's fine. But I love that song so much. The production, especially on that, the instrumental was so good and solid throughout that whole song. And their voices over it, especially Yoonho and San, when they go into that head voice, it's so light and like airy compared to what the instrumental is, and it's so good. I love it so much. And then Minky and Hongjoon, I love their back and forth throughout this too, especially Minky when he goes into that like hard-hitting voice at the end of his phrases and stuff is so good because it matches the instrumental so much. And the strings in that were so good. I love how they incorporated that. And I know that Hongjoon like wrote and composed and everything that song because I watched like the behind for it and stuff. Absolutely loved it. That is so impressive to me. And like the lyrics and everything. I love how, I'm pretty sure from the behind video when he was talking about it, it was about like the Aurora, like the lights and everything of like when they're on stage and stuff. And I loved that comparison so much. And it really like shown throughout this song, like with the comparing to the lights and everything. And like, I really love that. But the last song, we're already at the last song, is Dancing Like Butterfly Wings. This has been recommended a good amount of times, so I'm interested to see it. And they do have a video for it too, so we're gonna do the lyrics first and then the video afterwards. But I am interested to see how they close out this album, because I think the next one has Wonderland on it. So I'm excited to see. I think it's a full-length album and not like a mini album too. So I'm excited to see how they close this out. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. Oh. Electric guitar, I didn't think about that. Especially after Aurora. Ooh. Ooh. This quality at the end of his voice. Yeah. I like those claps. Okay. I need a second. I don't know why. When San just started singing, my eyes just got so watery. Oh my god, his voice was absolutely beautiful. Okay. Before Hongjoon starts, I am loving the sound of this song. To be completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan of electric guitar unless it's used in a certain way, and this song uses it perfectly. The sound that they're using with the electric guitar and mixed with especially freaking San's voice, his airy, like higher register mixed with that is such a good contrast. It is so good. I love the style of the song so far. It is so good. It has like a little bit of like an alternative feel mixed with like the tropical kind of light airiness. It's so good. I like especially that part. Ooh, and that raise. I love that melody right there. Ateez excels with like pre-choruses, especially too, like bridges and pre-choruses. I don't know, they're on another level when it comes to it. They know how to transition their music so well. Like dude, Jungko's voice fits this so much. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I love house. This, like the breakdown. Dun, 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 dun. That was such a good breakdown. Dun, 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 dun. That song surprised me so much at how much I liked it. that, especially the electric guitar with like that rock kind of 90s element mixed with like that poppy kind of up feel that it had, was so good. I loved that song. I don't know, man. At the beginning, I was starting to tear up because, like, freaking San, his breathy, airy voice holds so much emotion to it, and especially in this too. Like, I love it so much. It was so good. I loved how they had that electric guitar through most of it, but when they came in with Mingi and Hongjun, it went very like trap heavy, like with that deep bass and everything, and their rhythm and everything was so good, and then it spaced out back into like the regular guitar. It was so nice. And then like I love the O part because it really sounded like more of an anthem. It was so good. I love how that closed out the album because it had the same elements and everything as Wave and like Illusion and stuff, but it took those like more intense elements from Aurora. It was so good. But we're gonna get right into the actual video for Dancing with Butterfly Wings, so let's go. Ooh, okay, is this the tour video they did? Yeah, I love how much they talk about like their dreams and like reaching for them and everything throughout this album. Cute. Dude, I don't know what it is about that part. Oh my god, like the way that it sounds and everything, like I don't know what's happening. Like, oh my god. Cute. Dude, this is like such an anthem song, but it's so good. God, why am I crying? Give me a second. Okay, we're back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, it got me so emotional. Like, maybe it's just because, like, the lyrics and everything and just, like, the whole feeling of the song. And then I'm seeing all these tour things and knowing that I'm seeing them in, like, a month. I am so excited. I don't know. I've just really come to love this group so much, and so good. But let's try to finish this without fucking crying my eyes out. This was supposed to be an upbeat, feel-good album. I don't know why there's tears. Okay. I have a bone to pick with Ateez, and I'm sick of them making me cry on this channel. That was supposed to be such a happy, like, upbeat song and, like, album altogether, and I'm just over here just freaking bawling my eyes out for no reason. I don't know what's going on. They have, like, a certain effect on me that just, like, I don't know. But that last song, oh, that is such a emotional anthem that just makes you happy. That's like the best way to describe it to me. But I don't know, they got me in that one. I was planning on recording more stuff after this, and we'll see if that happens. But this album as a whole, I loved it. I love how much they had the tropical feeling and like upbeat, happy feeling in this throughout the whole album, and even like the dreams and like talking about dreaming and just like reaching for those, and that like everything's gonna be okay. That's pretty much like what I feel like this album like encapsulated. Was so good. Like, I loved it so much. And even though I heard most, like, pretty much this whole album already, besides like 2 songs, I loved listening to them again and looking at like the actual lyrics and everything, and just like hearing them track listing wise, like all together was so good. But I love how much they used like strings and like guitar in this album specifically. Like, I love Wave, how they used like that acoustic guitar so much, and then this one incorporated the electric. And then Aurora had those like strings and stuff, and so did Illusion a little bit. But this album as a whole was so good. I loved every single song. The opening and beginning, I love the track listing placing, especially that like interlude, the Crescent one. I feel like that was such a nice transition from Illusion and stuff into Wave, because it really brought in more of like the story kind of element. It was so good. And it did transition from the beginning to Utopia. I know that has the music video, so I'm definitely pumped to watch that. I know it's like the Japanese version of it too, so I want to see how different they make it and stuff. So I'll definitely be getting to that one soon. But they killed it with this one. San stuck out so much. This was definitely, he was a highlight of this album for me, especially during like the chorus and pre-chorus bits when he had that higher register voice. And that last song, he got me so much. I don't know, man. The way that he sounded and his voice just hit me so hard. But I love his voice, and Yoonho's voice together is so good. But so good. And then Mingi too. I love how he sounded, especially on Wave when I first heard it. And I love how his voice, especially since it is that lower raspy tone, like chessy voice, mixes so well with that lighter instrumental and everything. And then when that deeper bass and kicks and stuff come in, it really matches that as well. So it's such a nice mix. But the lyric writing on this especially, I loved it so much. But I love this album. I'm excited to get to the next one because I think it's a full-length one. So that'll probably be in 2 parts because YouTube stuff and everything. But this was so good. I am so excited to get to more. I'm gonna make a goal for myself. I'm gonna finish all of their albums before the concert date, which I'm going on the 28th of November. So I think we can do it because I have almost 2 months, a little less than 2 months. So I think we're gonna do it because a good amount of them are mini albums. So I think we're good But yeah, so excited to get to more of them and see like the growth and everything throughout everything. But so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening with me and everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.